Who indeed can claim ownership of Jerusalem? A city steeped in history, faith, and conflict, it has been the subject of fierce disputes for centuries. As we delve into the chronicles of time, we find that the answer to this question is not as straightforward as it might seem. In the heart of the Middle East lies Jerusalem, a place considered sacred by three of the world's major religions: Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Israel asserts that the city is its eternal, undivided capital, but this claim is not universally accepted. The international community, including the United States, still regards East Jerusalem as occupied territory and rejects the Israeli decision to settle its citizens there. Most foreign nations, including the US, maintain their embassies in Tel Aviv, not Jerusalem. Turning back the clock to before the creation of the State of Israel, we find that the United Nations, freshly formed in 1947, had proposed a partition plan. This plan aimed to divide British Mandate Palestine into separate Jewish and Arab states. The partition map placed Jerusalem within the boundaries of the proposed Palestinian Arab state, but it designated Jerusalem and Bethlehem as a separate entity, a corpus separatum, under international rule. This special status was accorded based on Jerusalem's religious significance to all three Abrahamic faiths. The city is home to the Al-Aqsa Mosque, the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, and the western wall of the Jewish temple built by Herod. At the time, there were an equal number of Jews and Arabs living in the combined Jerusalem-Bethlehem entity. The leaders of what would become Israel indicated acceptance of the partition plan. However, Arab leaders rejected it and responded to Israel's declaration of independence the following year by declaring war. This conflict significantly redrew the map. Israeli forces fought their way to Jerusalem and cleared much of the Palestinian population out of the coastal plain and the Galilee. The original partition had allocated 55% of the territory to a Jewish state and 45% to a Palestinian Arab state. However, the War of 1948 put Israel in control of 78% of the territory. The remaining 22%, comprising Gaza and the West Bank, including East Jerusalem, fell under the control of Egypt and Jordan, respectively. Jerusalem remained a divided city, with the holy sites in the eastern part under Jordanian control. The international community continued to regard the city as having a distinct status. So, who owns Jerusalem? It's a question that continues to be asked, with answers varying depending on who you ask. The historical context we've explored today helps us understand why this question remains so complex and contentious. We've seen how the city's status has evolved over time, influenced by religious significance, political decisions, and the ebb and flow of conflict. As we move forward, it's essential to remember this history and consider it as we search for a path to peace.